Hi, how's it going out there? My name is Scott,
And I'm James Reyes.
and we work at the Davenport Disc Replay, and we're here today to talk to you about Super Smash Brothers.
We're talking about Melee, right? The best.
No, we're talking about the new ones.
There's a new one out there?
Of course there is.
Oh, well, I've been too busy playing the one for the Wii U with the GameCube controller, because apparently there's a cool adapter that allows you to use it. And so, those people saying that Brawl sucks because the GameCube controller, like, some people can't use a GameCube controller because they have a Wii Mini. I don't know why you get a Wii Mini over the Wii. But,
I have no idea what you're talking about. We're talking about the Wii U and the 3DS versions.
See, this is why you let me go off the cuff. Okay, Wii U 3DS. I have it for 3DS, and I just got it for Wii U the other day.
Same here.
Loving it. Portability is great. So, my first question is, for those viewers out there who don't know, why would you want the Wii U version if you already have the 3DS version?
The Wii U version it's more fully featured. The 3DS version, I feel like, was a glorified demo. So, it's got all the characters, it's got all the stages.
It has Rob, right? Because everybody loves Rob.
It has Rob. They have the same characters between both versions. It's just that the Wii U version has a lot more gameplay modes.
So I heard you can play with 8 players for the Wii U, right?
That is correct.
So, theoretically speaking, I could get 5 Wii U Pro controllers, 1 GameCube controller, Wiimote, and the gamepad for 8 players.
Any combination of controllers will work.
Awesome. So that includes a classic controller, that includes a Wiimote with nunchuck, just the Wiimote by itself, the GameCube controller, even your Wavebirds, the Wii U Pro controller, and the GameCube controllers.
Yes.
Awesome. That's a lot of controller variety, so you don't have to buy a bunch of controllers. Oh, and apparently, from what I understand, if you have a 3DS version, you can connect your 3DS version to the Wii U and use that as a controller as well.
Yeah, that is actually true. If you have a 3DS, you can use your 3DS as a controller for the Wii U version.
That is awesome. So, like, I'm not going to have to buy any controllers for all my friends when I play it. And let us play on my Giant 16s at my friend's house that we're totally not commandeering from his dad. So, anyways, what's your main character you play as?
On the 3DS version, I liked to play as either Little Mac or the Mii Brawler.
Mii Brawler. Oh, so you can use your own character. So I can customize like a Hank Hill or Naruto in my game.
Yeah.
Well, that's pretty interesting.
If you're creative enough.
Creative. See, I've got little creative influence. So I just stick to the basic sword fighter, Marth and Lucina.
I just created myself. I'm my own me.
So see, if you ever get mad at any of the Davenport staff, you can always customize me or Scott here and try to kick our butts in this game, apparently.
Which you probably will, because we're not that great at it.
Well, our brawlers aren't, but if you customize me as a sword fighter, I'm going to kick your butt.
Whatever. So, what do you like best about the Wii U version so far?
What do I like best? It's quite simple, actually. I love my Pro Controller. I never have to charge that darn thing, and I've got 3 of them for my Wii U. So I just keep playing, and then my girlfriend joins in, and my brother joins in, we all play. But I think the best part about it is actually cooperative single-player modes. Now, 2 people can play at the same time while you're going through the classic campaign, which makes it pretty awesome to me.
Okay. What I like about it is Smash Tour, which kind of crosses between Mario Party and Super Smash Brothers. It's a single player. Well, it's mostly single player, but you can have up to 4 people, and you play on a board similar to Mario Party, and you collect kind of like in what was that mode in the 3DS mode?
Smash Run.
Smash Run. So it's kind of like Smash Run where you're collecting power-ups for your stats, and then every round you either play a fight for bonus items that you can use on the board to mess up your opponents, or bonus stats, what have you. I think that's a really fun mode. It doesn't take up a whole lot of time. It's about as quick as a typical game of Mario Party. I think that's the best part of the game so far. It's just a quick way to accumulate a lot of bonus power-ups, because, when you're customizing your characters, you can customize, like, the original 49 characters. You get a lot of moves that you can customize, a lot of different costumes and stuff like that.
So I can customize and Marth to be a little slower, a little heavier if I wanted to.
Exactly.
Well, that's interesting. Now, something that I like is my friend, he's very competitive, and he only likes to play on Final Destination with no items. Now, back during the days of Melee and Brawl, that got really stale seeing the same stage over and over again. But this time for the Wii U, every stage has a Final Destination variant. So, like, you can play on Rainbow Road with a Final Destination. You can play the Mario Kingdom is Final Destination. It's pretty cool, actually. I don't like to see that boring background over and over again.
They really made a commitment to make this game more like tournament friendly, more competition friendly, because Brawl wasn't really that popular in the fighting game scene. When Brawl came out, a lot of professional gamers would stick to Melee for tournaments and things like that. So with this one, they really made a commitment to making it more competition friendly. So that's why they added in what they called the Omega mode for the Final Destination-esque stages.
All right.
So you get a little bit of the best of both worlds between Melee and Brawl. You know, it's more competition friendly, but you have all these other features as far as like single player modes. I don't know. If you had to put a number out of, let's say, 10 on the 3DS and Wii U versions, what would you rate it?
Honestly, I actually have to go with an 8, just for 2 reasons only. I hate clones. I'm not a fan of them. There is a huge cast, but certain characters like Ganondorf, who should have been a clone now for the past 2 games, still shouldn't be a clone. You've had this much game development time. Give him his own moveset. He's got lots of moves in the video games to actually pull from. To be a clone of Captain Falcon, not my cup of tea. And the internet is still kind of laggy if you play with more than 2 people.
That's a big issue I was running into with the 3DS version. I would probably give this game an 8.5. It's really fun, but there are some issues with it. The online being very laggy. Even if you are connected locally between 2 3DSs, me and you played one match, and we were about 5 feet from each other, and still experienced lag.
Which is why probably the Wii U version is still going to be a superior version, just because local play, it's still going to be great, and there's going to be 0 lag input whatsoever. So that's what I'm going to have to go with. The better one is obviously the Wii U version, but if you're playing by yourself, just a quick match, 3DS version on the go is another good option.
And I think that's all we have to say about that. So thanks for tuning in and listening to us just completely rant about Super Smash Brothers for 3DS and Wii U. Anything else that you'd like to say?
I like pie and I like Rob. Come visit the store and tell us a joke. In fact, give me a red velvet cake. That's it.